Imagine a game where the developers accidentally code the most complex social experiment on the planet and didn't even realize they did it. In my last video, I told you Arc Raiders has a rat problem, and the game's math is training players to be cowards. Today, I want to get a little personal. I bought this game back in December, a few months after it launched. After a few hours, I was completely hooked, but then when I was done playing, I was left with this thought. Why does this game feel so different? As a tester, I look at core loops, engagement metrics, and mechanics, blah blah blah, all day. But there was just something different about this game. But what was it? And I think I figured it out. It's the psychology. It's what this game is actively triggering inside my brain. Well, all our brains. And no, this isn't just a conspiracy theory I cooked up. Actual scientists, psychologists, and neurologists are looking at this exact same game as a simulated study on human nature under pressure. Embark CEO admitted a prominent professor of neurology approached him at a dinner one night. She literally told him, "You have no idea what you've built. Forget the game itself. From a social experimentation standpoint, you need to work with the medical field to study the behaviors Arc Raiders triggers." After reading that was it. That was my that's it moment. I'm a game tester, not a psychologist, but the human brain has always fascinated me, and realizing that brain doctors are looking at the exact same loop that's keeping me awake at night blew my mind. So that's what prompted the idea for this series. Now, to see what the head doctors are actually looking at, we need to look at the surface environment. Why does a neurologist care about an extraction shooter? Well, let's look at how the brain reacts to total vulnerability. Down in Speranza, everything feels cozy and safe. It's a nice communal space, but the second you hit topside, the environment is engineered to hijack your nervous system. Think about the mechanics, the avian alarms, screeching security gates, the relentless, unpredictable arc. You don't need to be a tester or a dev to see these are gameplay mechanics, but they also function as heavy sensory triggers. They are designed to keep your brain in a perpetual state of hyperreactive panic. When you trap a human brain in constant sensory alert, survival instincts take over and empathy straight out the window. By the time you actually encounter another raider on proximity chat, our brain has already been primed for fight or flight for about 20 minutes. The game basically traps your morality before a single shot is even fired. And that constant panic completely changes how we handle the rest of the game's systems. Because when you take a brain that's already paranoid from the environment and inject an economic update that heavily penalizes bravery and rewards ratting, you get a total cultural shift. The neurologists saw what the developers didn't anticipate. If you put enough systemic pressure on a community, you can actually retrain how humans interact with total strangers. You systematically manufacture distrust, and you make being a rat the only logical way to survive. The game is engineered to make us panic and default to hostility. It's designed to keep us hyper-focused and completely hooked. And I freaking love it. The game needs tension, but here's the absolute crazy part of this experiment. Despite the environment doing everything it can to turn us into bloodthirsty monsters, the public developer data proves that humans are doing something completely unexpected. And that's the contradiction we're breaking down in the next video. Have you been trying to figure out this game's chokehold since you started playing? Do you feel the mental shift every time you leave Speranza? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, smack that like button. I'm Mr. Winter, and I'll see you in the next one.